Holiday tournaments continue tonight as the Grayson County Cougars make the short trip up the Western Kentucky Parkway and down the Lincoln Parkway to LaRue County High School. The first game on the docket for the Cougars is the Nelson County Cardinals, a team that Grayson dominated by 30 points last season. And a good evening and welcome to Hodgenville, Kentucky for tonight's coverage of Grayson County Cougar basketball here on K105 and via K105 Digital Productions. Sam Gormley with you here high atop LaRue County High School here as it is Corky Cox Court here in one of the smaller but cooler gyms that we get to see. So we came here for the first time last season, and it turned out to be one of my favorite trips that we make. Coming up on our locker room show, we're going to introduce you to both the Cougars and the Cardinals of Nelson County, run down to the starting lineups for both teams, and talk to the head coach of the Cougars, Travis Johnston. That comes up and more right here on K105.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19, and that means calling ahead instead of going directly to a doctor or hospital if you're sick. It means being more patient. We're all in this together, and we all have a role in preventing the spread. So, prepare, focus on the essentials, protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to LaRue County High School, where the Grayson County Cougars are preparing to take on the Nelson County Cardinals in the opening round of the LaRue County Holiday Classic. Nelson County enters the record of 1-7. They're 1-3 in district play as well. Their leading scorer is Lincoln Boone. He's averaging 12.1 points, 4.5 rebounds per game. Alex Dawson, the leading rebounder, 9.4 points and 7.8 rebounds per game. Austin Feast averages 10.8 points and 3.6 rebounds per game. The winner of tonight's game will face Rockcastle County tomorrow at the same time. It'll be 8 Eastern, 7 Central. The loser will play tomorrow at 3 Eastern and 2 Central against Apollo. Nelson County losers of 6 in a row, but when you look at their team, of their 7 losses, 5 have come by 10 points or less. Grayson County finishes the runner-up of South Warren's Holiday Classic last week. We'll introduce you to them coming up. This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105.
This is my house. My parents helped build it. Now we don't get wet when it rains. I don't get too hot or too cold inside. I can play with my sister, I can play with my brother, I can play with my mother, my father, my family. This is my house.
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 Visit Habitat.org to find out how you can help more families like mine.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Grayson County enters this game with a record of 6-4. They finished as the runner-up of the Best in Hoops Classic last week at South Warren. They ran into a juggernaut of Pulaski County, who won that final game by a final score of 82-46. But Pulaski County might be the best team Grayson County's going to face all season long. So read into that what you want. That is a really, really good team. The Cougars are paced by River Blankton, 17.4 points per game, 6.8 rebounds per contest. Keegan Sharp, 11.2 points and 2.2 rebounds per game. Hunter Toms playing his best basketball. The final 2 games not quite as good, but of the South Warren tournament, but 7.8 points and 6.1 rebounds per contest for the senior forward, Hunter Toms. Cougars are coached by Travis Johnston. He's in his 5th season with a record of 59 and 67. We'll talk to him and get his thoughts on the matchup after this, as this is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley now joined outside by the head coach of the Cougars, head coach Travis Johnston. And Coach, looking back to last week, you played a really, really good Pulaski County team. When you went back and watched the film, did you see things that you liked against a really good opponent?
I saw things that I liked that they did. I saw some stuff that I wish we could do. I thought our kids played hard and competed. We hit a 3 to make it 10 to 10-7, and then we had it at 14-9 in the first quarter, and then they score a layup, transition, then hit a 3, and it's just hard to slow a team down like that, and then especially when they score 27 points in the second quarter. But again, we kind of, in our heads, we thought we played hard and competed for most of the game. They just made a lot of shots that we were hoping they wouldn't make, and we're kind of throwing that film out a little bit and moving on to this tournament.
I joked after that game about it really not being a benefit if you all would suit up against our digital productions crew, because you're not going to learn anything about your team. But when you play a really, really good team, what can you learn about your group? A
little bit of toughness. Who was ready? I thought a couple of our guys were taken back at the start of it, and then after a few plays they realized that it was, hey, we can play with these guys too, and maybe not to the level that they were at, but that there's nothing to be afraid of. And I thought River came out, and he was one for sure that was ready to compete against those guys, and then our other guys did step in. It just took them kind of a minute to get their foot wet and to see that we could play with them, even though they're big, fast, strong, can shoot, all that stuff.
We talked about this at Meet the Cougar night, but you have 2 different holiday tournaments styles this year. Last week you had the round robin. This week you have what would be a traditional tournament. What do you like about the traditional tournament?
I just like kind of how it is like kind of like the district tournament. Obviously it's 3 games instead of 2, but you're focused on this first game first, and then you're still got your eye on the next game. And we had coaches here scouting the Rockcastle and Apollo game. Regardless if we win or lose, we'll play one of them. And I do like the traditional tournament because I don't know, I'm just a competitive guy, and I like the tournament feel That way, I mean, you win and you in advance, and then hopefully get to play for a championship.
Nelson County enters with a record of 1-7. When you look back to last week, you played a Logan County team that hadn't won a game yet. Has your team learned a lesson against not looking at records because knowing that anybody can beat them?
I hope so. That's something we talked about today, and I do think that Nelson is better than their 1-7 record. They had some pretty competitive games with Edmondson and with Breck and with Meade, yes. And, I just think that anybody can beat anybody on a given night. There's a lot more bigger upsets that have happened than some teams that we're favored against. And once we understand that and we understand that we come out ready to go and not lackadaisical, and then we're going to be pretty good and be able to put some teams away. But I don't know. I'm going to try a couple different things from my end tonight and see if that works. But ultimately, it comes down to them.
Last season, you held this Nelson County team to only 22 points. Now, that might not be the easiest thing to recreate, but how do you stop them offensively?
We just got to be active. We got to have a lot of activity. Sometimes when we think we might have an advantage in our one-on-one matchups, we wait till they catch it. We lay back a little bit, and we just got to be bouncy on the defensive end and make them do what we want them to do instead of being on our heels and letting them dictate what to do.
This team has allowed 60 points in all but 2 of their games. How do you succeed offensively?
We got to shoot the ball better. Jack hasn't shot well. Chandler is starting to shoot better. Keegan hasn't even shot it well. And we got to concentrate and knock down some shots, and then we got to keep doing what we do as far as the offensive glass and get a lot of second chance points from when we do miss.
Coach, good luck. We'll have more here coming up in the locker room show after this.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
When someone says you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life.
Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
This is my house. My parents helped build it. Now we don't get wet when it rains. I don't get too hot or too cold inside. I can play with my sister, I can play with my brother, I can play with my mother, my father, my family. This is my house.
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 Visit Habitat.org to find out how you can help more families like mine.
Welcome back here to LaRue County High School, where the Grayson County Cougars are preparing to take on the Nelson County Cardinals in a matchup here in the opening round of the LaRue County Holiday Classic. And let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Nelson County Cardinals out of the 19th District in the 5th Region. Junior guard Lincoln Boone is leading scorer. He's averaging 12.1 points per game. Lawson Stranecki is a senior forward, number 12, averaging 6.1 points and 5.5 rebounds per game. Alex Dawsett is a senior, 9.4 points and the leading rebounder at 7.8 points per game. Lane Mattingly is the senior shooting guard. He's averaging 1.5 points and 1.2 rebounds per game. And Austin Thies is a senior forward, 10.8 points and 3.6 rebounds per game. Once more for Nelson County, that is Boone, Stronecki, Dawsett, Mattingly, and Thies. The head coach is Jacob Cougar. He's in his first season with a record of 1-7. Assistant coaches are Aaron Cook and Joseph Thompson. Now the starting lineup for the Grayson County Cougars, who enter with a record of 6-4. Senior guard number 2, Keegan Sharp, averaging 11.2 points and 2.2 rebounds per game. Senior guard number 15, Chandler McCready, averaging 6.5 points and 2.5 rebounds per game. Junior guard number 23, River Blanson. He's the leading scorer and rebounder at 17.4 points and 6.8 rebounds per game. The 7th grader, number 24, Jack Logston, gets the start, 3.1 points and 2.3 rebounds per game. Hunter Toms, the big man in the middle, 7.8 points and 6.1 rebounds per game. Once more, that starting lineup is Toms, Logston, Blanton, McCready, and Sharp. The assistant coaches are Brian Hill, Brett Johnston, and Daryl Meredith. And the head coach in his 5th season is Travis Johnston. The Cougs and the Cardinals come up next on K105.
When someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life.
Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County Schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
This is my house. My parents helped build it. Now we don't get wet when it rains. I don't get too hot or too cold inside. I can play with my sister, I can play with my brother, I can play with my mother, my father, my family. This is my house.
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 Visit Habitat.org to find out how you can help more families like mine.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools and your...
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19, and that means calling ahead instead of going directly to a doctor or hospital if you're sick. It means being more patient. We're all in this together, and we all have a role in preventing the spread. So, prepare, focus on the essentials, protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
Twin Lakes Medical Center, Grayson County Schools, and by Scotty's. It's time for the tip-off. Now let's get you courtside with Sam Gormley for Cougar basketball on K105.
Grayson County and Nelson County in the opening game here of the LaRue County Holiday Classic. Once more, the starting lineups for Nelson County. It's Lincoln Boone, Lawson Stronecki, Alex Dawsett, Lane Mattingly, and Austin Thies. And for Grayson County, it's Keegan Sharp, Chandler McCready, River Blanson, Jack Logston, and Hunter Toms. We'll take one more break. The play-by-play is next between the Cougars and the Cardinals. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Welcome back here to LaRue County High School. There's been a change in the starting lineup. I don't deny that this was a mistake on my end, but it is Dylan Horn in the starting lineup and not Chandler McCready for Grayson County. So the starting lineup for the Cougars is Sharp, Horn, Blanton, Logston, and Toms. As looks like we are close to getting underway here. It's time for basketball in Hodgenville between the Grayson County Cougars and the Nelson County Cardinals. The winner of tonight's game will move on to face Rockcastle County. The loser will come back here tomorrow afternoon and face the Apollo Eagles. So the opening tip will be taken by Hunter Toms for Grayson County and for Lawson Stranecki for Nelson County. Cardinals enter with a record of 1-7. The Cougars enter with a record of 6-4. The official talking to both Toms and Stranecki. The opening tip is up, and it is controlled by the Grayson County Cougars. Knocked all the way back, and Keegan Sharp had to run all the way back to the opposite part of the floor to grab the basketball. Cougars working from left to right on your radio dial to open up tonight's contest, wearing their road orange jerseys with the navy blue numerals and the white stripe across the side. Jack Logston, the 7th grader, takes a three from the left wing. It is short, barely got a part of the rim. And the rebound on the floor is pulled down by Thies for Nelson County. The Cardinals enter with a record of 1-7. They've lost 6 straight, but of their 7 losses, 5 have come by 10 points or less. They've been in a lot of close games, just haven't been able to close the door on some of those. Inside pass to Thies is off his hands, out of bounds. Grayson County is going to get the basketball back. The Cougars last week competed in the Best in Hoops Classic at South Warren High School, picked up wins against Clay County, South Warren, and Logan County before falling in the championship game to a really good Pulaski County team. Inside to Sharp. Sharp kicks it out to Toms on the right wing. Toms thought about a 3, jump pass outside, back now to Sharp, who swings it over to the left wing to Blanton. Blanton's the leading scorer for Grayson County, averaging just shy of 18 points. Into Sharp, flip shot on the left side is no good. Rebounded by the Cardinals, who are looking to push down the near side. Mattingly. Mattingly spins on the left block and just lost the ball out of bounds. And when he did the spin, that ball just came flying out. And an easy takeaway for Grayson County. 6 minutes, 53 seconds to go here in our opening quarter. Still no score between Grayson County and Nelson County. Sam Gormley here with you on the call as this is WKHG Litchfield K105. Out front, Sharp. Deep 3, straight away. It is good. Keegan Sharp puts the Cougars on the board first. And Grayson County has the early 3-0 lead. Jump pass over to the right wing. They find Lincoln Boone, the leading scorer for the Cardinals. Out front to Thies. Floater with the right hand. Gets the roll as that one kind of died on the back of the iron, but rolled right through the bottom of the net. And Nelson County is on the board. River Blanton loses the ball on the right wing, and a fight for it is going to be a jump ball, and possession is going to stay with the Nelson County Cardinals. 3-2, Cougs on top of Nelson County. 6 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the first quarter. Grayson County with that 6-4 record, and you look at the final score of that Pulaski County game last time out, 82-46, and you think, ooh. And don't get me wrong, it was ooh. But Pulaski County is one of the top 10 teams in the entire state, and they showed there. On the far side, Stranecki is quickly trapped. Getting a hand on it was Dylan Horn, and it run down in the backcourt by Lane Mattingly. Mattingly dumps a pass off to the right side. Logston comes in and gets the interior pass on the steal. Logston breaks the timeline straight away, drives in, jumps off to the left wing to Toms. Toms drives down, gets to the hole, the shot is up, and a walk is called down the left lane, called against Hunter Toms. As Toms made the shots, but took an extra step beforehand, and that'll give the basketball back to LaRue County, or rather to Nelson County. 3-2, 5:45 to play here in the first quarter. Grayson County leads. Keegan Sharp has the 3 for the Cougars. Lincoln Boone dumps a pass off to the left side. A 10-foot baseline jumper is off the mark for the Cardinals, and here come the Cougars looking to push. Jack Logston drives down the right lane, gets to the hole, and is fouled on the drive by Nelson County. Foul called on Landon Stranecki. Lawson Stranecki picks up the foul. That is his first and the team's first, and Jack Logston, the 7th grader, goes to the free throw line. The first one is up It is no good. Free throws have been a struggle for Grayson County this season. They've finally been able to straddle over that 50% mark, 53.2% for the Cougars. They've been way under the 40% mark for a lot of this season. Logston makes the second one. Grayson County leads 4-2. 5 minutes and 25 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's broken across the near side lane. Mattingly loses it into the hands of Toms. Toms looking to hurry. Down the right side. Goes up. Flip shot left side. Gets it in to roll. Hunter Toms just lowered his shoulder, got into the lane, and laid it in on the left side. Grayson 6, Nelson 2, 5:08 to go in the first quarter. Down the near side, Landon Boone picks up his dribble, fires it over to the far side to Thies, who breaks the timeline but throws it away, and Blanton started to move but was bumped and fouled by Stranecki from behind. And Lawson Stranecki picks up his second foul and the team's second. Quick substitution immediately coming into the game for Nelson County. It'll be Javier Robertson. Robertson off the bench, averaging 3.6 points and 3.1 rebounds per game. Under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Grayson on top 6-2 against Nelson County. Out front, Horn fires a pass inside to Sharp, but Sharp was double teamed and it's taken away easily by Landon Boone. Boone a behind the back dribble. Now he'll drive down the right side, picks up his dribble, lowers his shoulder, goes in and is fouled. He lowered his shoulders, he split the defenders, and on the split is fouled by Grayson County. And that foul is going to be called on Keegan Sharp. That's Sharp's first, team's first. Landon Boone will go to the free throw line where he pretty much makes a residency during games. His first one is up, and it is good. Boone, a very good free throw shooter, 72%. But Boone averages taking 6.3 free throws per game, far and away the most on his team. Second free throw is up and good for Landon Boone. He makes them both. Grayson County, though, hangs on to the 6-4 lead. 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Left wing Sharp out front to Blanton. Blanton kicks it out to the left wing to Horn. Horn takes one dribble inside to Blanton. Spins towards the baseline. Can't get it to fall. Toms is there to lay it in. Toms with a follow as that ball just kind of died on the edge of the rim, and Toms came in. And now they throw it away, does Nelson County. Toms loses it himself as he drives down the right lane. Cardinals looking to push. Interior pass, can't be handled. Flipping it out. Robertson, 3, right wing, no good. Logston with a rebound for the Cougars. Logston looking to push, angles back towards the middle. Holds up the stop sign. Blanton, transition 3, right wing, count it. River Blanton knocks in the 3, a timeout on the floor taken by Nelson County. Grayson leads Nelson 11-4, 3:55 to go in the first. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Grayson County leads this one 11-4 with 3 minutes and 55 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Good start for Grayson. Hunter Toms has 4 of the Cougars' points. River Blanton just hit that 3. Keegan Sharp also with a 3 to help pace this Grayson County offense that has been struggling to get started early in games, and I'm sure this is music to Travis Johnston's ears. They come out here in a zone pressure defense, and Blanton gets the steal. Blanton drives near baseline, dumps a pass off to McCready, who's in the game, and McCready is fouled on the left block. As Chandler McCready checks in, as does Owen Bradsher out of this timeout for Grayson County. Also, Braden Childress. So Travis Johnson going deep to his bench as Javier Robertson picks up the foul. That is his first and the team's third. Chandler McCready to the line. He will shoot 2. The first one for the senior rattles in. McCready is the leading free throw shooter for the Cougars, 68.4%. Second one coming is up, and it is good. Chandler McCready knocks in both free throws. Grayson County leads 13-4, 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Firing a pass down to a wide open player who cuts down the lane and misses the layup. Does Alex Dossett, but there to finish and lay it in and pick it up on the right side was Nelson County. Out front, Grayson County to Braden Childress, straight away. Childress off to the right wing to McCready. McCready takes one dribble to Blainton. Blainton drives in at the free throw line, dumps a pass off to the left block to Childress, who's double teamed. Off to the left wing, three, sharp, up, in, out. And the rebound on the floor nearly out of bounds off of Nelson County as the player tight-roped the sideline and somehow did not step out of bounds. The official, though, was right there on top of it. Robertson on the left wing. Cougars going back to man-to-man defense. Down the right side, Boone goes up with a shot, and it is going to be a blocking foul called against Grayson County. It's Landon Boone drove down the right side, and the foul called on McCready. That is his first. No, it's on Blainton, rather. That's Blainton's first and the team's second. Travis Johnston talking with the official that made the call. And back to the line goes Landon Boone, as we mentioned. Boone lives at the free throw line. First free throw there is no good for Boone. Boone was the main pitcher for the Nelson County baseball team. Also finished second on the team in runs batted in for the Nelson County Cardinals. He was also named second team All-District in baseball. So a multi-sport athlete for Lincoln Boone. Straight away with the basketball off to the right wing to Blainton. Blainton out front to Sharp. Sharp swings it over to the right wing to McCready. McCready drives down near side, dumps it off to Blainton. Right side layup, good, and he'll go to the line. As that was a weird shot there for River Blainton. It was kind of clear that he was fouled. Boone picks up the foul. That is his first and the team's fourth, and Blainton will go to the line. Because Blainton was fouled on that shot, as Blainton misses the free throw off to the left side. Because he was fouled, the rebound was taken by Nelson County. It almost looked like a lazy shot, and that wasn't Blainton's fault, as driving down the right side was Boone, and he's fouled, and he'll go back to the free throw line. And fouls called on Owen Bratcher. For Bratcher, that's his first, the team's third, but it's not a negative towards River. Because he was fouled, he just kind of had to throw it up, and it was just a weird shot. Boone will go to the line to try and convert on the and one. It is no good, and the rebound is going to be a foul as River Blainton was wrapped up from behind. It's called on Dossett. That is his first and the team's fifth. 15-9. Grayson County leads Nelson County. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Childress out front to Blainton. Blainton drives down the left lane, gets to the hoop and lays it in, but he is fouled by Nelson County. They're going to call this one on Thies. That is his first and the team's sixth. And more free throws will come. Lots of free throws already in this game for Grayson. This is already their sixth and seventh free throw. Nelson County has taken 5 in this game. This will be free throw 11 and 12 in this contest, and Blainton makes the first one. River Blainton from the free throw line an up and down season, 54.7%. He probably could not have started much worse. And knowing what I know about River, he'd be the first one to tell you that, as that second free throw rattles in. But he's been shooting the ball from the free throw line much, much better. The Cougars going back to the zone defense, and Blainton gets the steal on the interior pass. Blainton up the far side. No look pass to the far corner to Childress. Childress down the left side. The shot is short. And on the floor, the rebound is pulled down high by Dossett. Dossett gives it over to the far side. Mattingly in transition. It's a handoff pass to Robertson. Robertson guarded by Childress. Cougars shift back into the man-to-man defense. Travis Johnston shifting defenses. Here's something that he's doing a little bit more this season than he has done in years past. Right wing Boone on Blainton. Pulls up. Free throw line. Jumper is off the mark. Rebounded by Sharp. Sharp gives it off to Braden Childress, who does a pirouette to grab that basketball. No look pass into the corner. McCready wide open. 3 is good. McCready's got 5 points. Grayson on top of Nelson, 20-9. 1 minute and 20 seconds to play in the first quarter. To the far side and breaking the timeline, a pass down to the left block. No look pass down to the right side. Shot by Mattingly is blocked by Bratcher. Rebounded by Blainton underneath. Blainton gives it to Childress, who angles back here towards the near side as he crosses the timeline. Into the corner to McCready. Off to the right wing to Sharp. Sharp out to the volleyball line. Childress. Childress drives in, splits defenders, and when he did, he had it stripped away. It's taken away by Boone. Boone, an outlet pass to Dossett, who is blocked by the rim on the left side. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to go back towards Grayson County. Substitution into the game for Grayson County will be Hunter Toms. River Blainton taking a seat, and Blainton comes up limping. Blainton after that was putting no pressure on his left ankle. The Grayson County trainer Scott, is here today. Let's see if he makes his way down to check on River Blanton. 45 seconds and counting to play here in the first quarter. Grayson on top, 20-9 against Nelson County. Cougars going with a 3-around-2 look. Sharp onto the left wing, out to the volleyball line, McCready. McCready back to Sharp. 3 left wing, good. Keegan Sharp has 2 threes in the quarter, and Grayson County leads 23-9. They're bringing up this defensive pressure one more time to Nelson County. Inside, driving in amongst the towers, and Boone just ran right in to Owen Bratcher, and a foul's called on Childress, though, for Childress. His first, team's 4th. It's going to be on the floor, though. Nelson County's going to keep it from underneath of their own basket. 23.8 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Boone passes down to the right block to Robertson. Somehow Boone gets it back, goes up with a shot. He's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. I have no idea how Lincoln Boone got that ball back, but somehow did and laid it in on the right side. Bratcher picks up the foul. It is his second, team's 5th, and Lincoln Boone, will go back to the free throw line. To try and convert on an and one. And it is short, rebounded by McCready. The Cougars have time, 18 seconds here on the first quarter clock. Travis Johnston delivering the call to his team. They go 5-out look here with 9 seconds. It is Childress with the ball at the logo with 6 seconds. Childress off to the left wing to McCready. McCready drives down, spins at the baseline, loses it, has it stripped away by Thies. Thies into the middle to Boone, and Boone will not get a shot off. At the end of the first quarter, it is Grayson County 23, Nelson County 11. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
Grayson County leads this one 23-11 as we get ready to start the second quarter of action here from LaRue County High School. It's been the Lincoln Boone show for the Cardinals. He has 7 of their 11 points. He's been making his way to the free throw line. He's just not been having success there, as he is already in this first quarter of play taken 6 free throws. He's only made 3 of those to go along with 2 two-point field goals. For Grayson County, 4 players have at least 4 points. It's 23-11, Grayson County on top of the Nelson County Cardinals. And the Cougars will start the second quarter with the basketball. Blanton off the screen, a left wing 3 is nothing but net for Blanton. And River Blanton moves into double figures with 7 minutes and 45 seconds to play in the first half, and immediately Chandler McCready comes away with a steal after a bad pass by the Cardinals. Into the near corner, Childress. Childress swings it over to Blanton. Not a good pass, and it's taken away by Boone. Boone down the right side, Euro step, flip shot, left side, good. Lincoln Boone being able to do whatever he wants. He's been all Nelson County's been able to do to keep them in the game. Blanton drives down, nice move, lays it in on the left side. What a move by River Blanton as he drove down the lane. He went down, put the ball on his hip, came up, laid it in on the left side. What a beautiful job by River Blanton. He's got 12 points, almost outscoring Nelson County on their own, and the Cougars get another steal. Toms comes down with it this side. Childress back to Toms on the right side. Toms lays it in. This full court pressure defense, when it is working for Grayson County, is as good as I've seen. And the Cougars have it working early on in this game. Jump pass out, a wide open trailing offender on the right side. Thies knocks in the open 3. He's got 5 points. It's the first 3 of the game for Nelson County. It is 30-16. Cougars still lead by 14. Tom's out front to Childress. Childress has the ball at the logo. Left wing Blanton. Blanton drives down the left side. Now will back it off. To the far side, Horn. Back inside, Blanton. Layup, left side, good. That's a great showing of ball movement there for Grayson County. Cougars trap. They give it into the middle to Thies. Thies jump pass inside is taken away by Grayson. To Childress. Childress down to the left block to Horn. It's out of bounds off of Grayson. The officials had to look and talk that one over, and from my vantage point, it looked like it had a chance of being tipped, but we really couldn't see. The official that made the call had a lot better of an angle on it. Substitution into the game for Grayson County is Jack Longston. He re-enters for the Cougars. Longston 1 point in that first quarter of play. Almost walking with it was Boone in the backcourt. He crosses it to Robertson. Robertson quickly double team, gives it back to Boone, who breaks the timeline across the near side. Boone drives in, jump pass, nice pass down the right side, but they can't capitalize. Stranecki misses the easy layup. Grayson County has the ball, 3 near side. McCready, it is short and rebounded by Boone underneath. 32-16, Grayson on top of Nelson. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the second quarter. Robertson on the right wing. Fakes the pass inside, out front, Thies off the screen. 3 straight away is good. Austin Thies has a pair of threes in this quarter. Over 50% of his shots this season do come from three-point range. Blanton, deep 3 from the left wing to answer, is short. And a nice rebound underneath is taken by Lane Mattingly for Nelson County. They'll look to break the timeline. Driving in Boone. Spins at the free throw line. The floater is partially blocked, and that partial block allowed for the shot to miss. Horn got the rebound and gives it to Logston. Logston back to Horn in transition on the right wing. That's probably not the pass that Grayson County wants. They want to get Horn inside. Near corner, McCready to Toms. Toms back into Horn. Horn to McCready, who drives near baseline. McCready goes up with a shot on the right side. Gets to the hole and lays it in. McCready's got 7 points. Grayson County's lead is back to 15. Robertson at the free throw line. Jump pass into the near corner to Mattingly. Transition 3. Thies left side off the back of the iron. Clanks. Blanton with the rebound. Blanton working 2-on-3. Blanton Euro step in the lane. No good on the left side. But he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul called on Thies. That is his second. Team 7th. Blanton will go to the free throw line. He is 2 of 3 in tonight's game. And the first one is short. Cougars averaging going to the free throw line 15.6 times a game. And I think that's where you look at why you see as much frustration as you do. Because you look, if you're shooting roughly 50% from the free throw line, it means you're leaving, 7 or 8 points a game there at the line as Blanton misses both free throws and Nelson County pulls down the rebound. And 7 or 8 points is huge in some of these games as we get longer on into this season. Stranecki on the right wing being guarded by Horn. Interior pass. Horn got a hand on it. Back to Stranecki. Right elbow shot blocked by Logston. Into the hands of Sharp for Grayson. Sharp angles back here towards the near side with a pass to Blanton, who loses it but has it poked away from behind. And they're going to say that that is off of Grayson County. The way that ball came out, I thought it was poked away from behind, but the official disagreed. Nolan Hornbeck checks in for the first time for Grayson County. He scored 3 points on the season, but it's a good rebound. Averaging a rebound a game, but it's not in a lot of minutes. Hornbeck can play very well when getting his opportunities. Thies still into the game with the 2 fouls as he breaks the timeline being guarded by River Blanton. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Grayson on top by 15. Driving in Thies, gets around Blanton. Floater from the left baseline is no good. Rebound and the putback on the right side is good by Javier Robertson. And Nelson County's brought this back to within 13. Left wing Logston. Into the far corner to Hornbeck. Hornbeck will shoot the 3. As his lone points on the season did come from three-point range against Edmondson County. Inside to Blanton. To the near corner to Logston, who was left all alone from 3. Logston can't get the shot to fall. Robertson comes down with a rebound. Robertson an outlet pass down here into the near corner. Jump pass back inside to Robertson, who throws one up. It's no good. Toms with a rebound for Grayson. Toms into the near corner to Logston, who will break the timeline and slow down and set things up for Grayson County. They'll go 2 around 3 to the left wing to Hornbeck. Hornbeck out front, Blanton. Blanton thought about a 3. Gives pass no look to Hornbeck, who is barely ready for it. To Blanton, 3 straight away. It is off to the right side. Logston comes down with a rebound, throws it off of a Nelson County player, and the Cougars are going to keep the ball. What a play by Jack Logston. River Blanton does that more than anybody. Blanton will take checkouts. McCready comes in for him, so you've got McCready, Logston, Toms, Hornbeck, and Sharp on the floor for Grayson County. 2:57 to go in the second quarter. Cougars on top, 34-21. Logston going to set it up here in between the circles for Grayson, the 7th grader. They're getting a lot more playing time. Off the screen, on the far side. A three on the far side by Sharp is knocked in. Keegan Sharp's third three of the first half. He has 9 points. Grayson County 37-21. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. To the left wing. Boone, step back, jump pass inside. Looks like he was going to shoot, and I think he was. But when he did, he saw Alex Dossett open on the left block, and Dossett is able to make that decision look very good as he lays it in on the left side. Nelson County able to keep themselves in this game, but it's been all Cougars early on. Left wing McCready drives in, jump pass to Hornbeck. It is knocked out of bounds by Robertson. And it's going to stay Cougar basketball. 37-23. Cougs on top, 2:11 to go here in the first half. Sharp will pass in from underneath of his own basket. Into the near quarter to McCready. McCready's going to slowly work back out towards the middle with a pass to Logston. Logston hears the play call from the fifth-year head coach Travis Johnston. Left wing pass inside to Toms. Toms absorbs the contact, can't get the layup to fall. Rebound back, he throws one up and is fouled. And because he was fouled, that ball just kind of squirted right up into the air. Foul called on Robertson, his second, team's 8th. That's 3 Cardinals now with 2 fouls with Stranecki, Robertson, and Thies. Toms to the line to shoot 2. He's right now 48.6% at the season. And that first one is no good. Thies into the game for Nelson County. And taking a seat will be Lee Mattingly. Second free throw for the senior Hunter Toms is up into the air, and it is good. Toms is able to convert on the second end. He's going to take a seat, and Braden Childress will take his spot. 38-23, 1:54 to go here in the first half. Cougars coming back to the full court defense, but then they kind of lag off a little bit. It's almost like a fake of sorts. It'll be Lincoln Boone over to the right side to Thies. Thies pass down to the right block, fades it away on the baseline. Shot good by Stranecki. I mean, Nelson County, when these two teams met last season, scored 22 points for the game. They've got 25 here in the first half. Grayson County still leads by 13. Left wing Sharp, off to Childress. Childress out front, Logston. Logston thought about driving, thought about a 3, and now is just going to back it off as he's being chased backwards by Thies. To the right wing, Sharp. 3 is up, it is short. Rebound on the floor is tapped around, and Hornbeck comes down with it for Grayson. Hornbeck to Childress. Childress has it with 1 minute to go here in the first half. Left wing, Logston. Logston over to the far side. Sharp, another 3 is up. It is short, and the rebound is a foul called on Grayson County. We'll see who it is whistled on. It's called on Hornbeck, his first, team's 6th. Cougars again showing like they might go full court defense. As Darius Tung comes in, Keegan Sharp will take a seat for Grayson. Let's see if they'll actually do it or if they'll kind of lag off. Appears that they're going to go back into the lag off. Kind of a fake out look here. 45 seconds and counting to play in the first half. It is 38-25. Grayson County leads Nelson County. Inside to Thies. Thies' pass is knocked away on the inside by Grayson. Back out though into Stranecki. Stranecki back inside to a spinning around Dossett, who misses the layup on the left side. Rebounded Hornbeck with 30 seconds to go in the first half. Hornbeck gives it to Braden Childress. Childress has it straight away for Grayson County. Cougars going to hold for the final shot as they go a 5-out look. Every player standing outside of the three-point line. 15 seconds and counting to play here in the second quarter. 38-25. Grayson County is going to lead by at least double digits here. They'll try to make it 15, if not even 16. Childress drives in the left side. Left elbow, 10-foot jumper, good. Braden Childress puts his name into the scorebook. Nelson County not going to get a shot off. In the first half, it is Grayson County on top 40-25. This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind, and when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County Schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
On K105.
Welcome back here to LaRue County High School, where the Cougars lead the Nelson County Cardinals 40-25. As we are at the half, coming up on our halftime show, we will run down the scores from around the region. The Lady Cougars were in action earlier today, and Gatlinburg will let you know how they played in that one. And we will also run down some other scores, the scoring from this game, and get you ready for half number 2, as this is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
This is my house. My parents helped build it. Now we don't get wet when it rains. I don't get too hot or too cold inside. I can play with my sister. I can play with my brother. I can play with my mother, my father, my family. This is my house.
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 Visit Habitat.org to find out how you can help more families like mine.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind, and when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County Schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Grayson County leads this one 40-25 as we are at the half. They are playing Nelson County tonight at LaRue County High School. Running down some scores from around the region. First off, a final score from earlier today. The Lady Cougars are in action down in Gatlinburg. And today they faced Laverne, Alabama. That's a high school in Alabama. And the final score of that game was Laverne 32, Grayson County 25. The Lady Cougars will face the loser of Hayden High School of Alabama and Knox Central of Kentucky tomorrow at 10:30. And I'll try to see if I can't while I'm talking here to see if I can't bring you what that game will be as I look through, and it doesn't seem like we might have a final score from the game that the Cougars will be. In fact, I can tell you, they will be playing Hayden, Alabama tomorrow at 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central from Gatlinburg Pittman Junior High School. So we'll try to bring you some updates if we can at the K105 Sports Twitter if you want to follow us there. Other scores to bring you. Logan County in girls basketball defeats John Hardin 56-38. The final scores and the winners from our tournament here so far, as we'll give you an updated look at the bracket of the LaRue County Holiday Tournament. And game one, it was Rockcastle County with a win against Apollo. That would be who the winner of this game will face. Other final scores, LaRue County defeated Logan County, and then it was Crittenden County that defeated Whitley County. As that is the bracket right now. Grayson County will face, the winner of this game will face Rockcastle County tomorrow at 7 Central. The loser will face Apollo tomorrow at 2 Central here from LaRue County High School. Grayson County on top of this one, 40-25. Come back, run down the scoring from the first half of play after this. This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
And someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life.
Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to LaRue County High School, where Grayson County leads this one 40-25 at the half. Running down the scoring very quick for Grayson County. 14 points for Keegan Sharp, or for River Blanks, and 9 points for Keegan Sharp. 7 for Chandler McCready and for Hunter Toms. 2 for Braden Childress, and 1 for Jack Logston. For Nelson County, it is 10 points for Lincoln Boone. 2 points for Landon Stranecki, 2 points for Alex Dawson, 6 points for Javier Robertson, and 8 points for Austin Thies. Second half is next. Cougars lead 40-25. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, You'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Grayson County leads this one 40-25 as we start the second half of play from LaRue County High School. The winner will face Rockcastle County tomorrow at 7 Central. The loser will face Apollo tomorrow at 2 o'clock. It'll be Nelson County to start with the basketball. Again, Grayson County has the 40-25 lead. In the first half of play, it was River Blaines who led the way with 14 points, 9 points for Keegan Sharp. We're underway here in half number 2. And it is going to be Nelson County basketball as they will shift sides and work from left to right on your radio dial. Thies on the right wing. Passes out front to Dawson. Dawson gives it back to Boone, who paced the way for the Cardinals with 9 points. Boone into the corner to Thies. Thies tries to get it inside to Dawson, who catches, turns it around. The shot is no good. Rebounded by Logston for Grayson County. Logston slows down as he crosses the timeline right at the big LC logo here at Corky Cox Court in Hodgenville, Kentucky. To the right elbow to Blankton. His interior pass to Toms is knocked and taken away by Boone for the Cardinals. Boone in the middle. Drives down the left side. Spins it around with the right hand. The floater is good. Lincoln Boone moves into double figures. And it is 40-27. Grayson County still has the lead against Nelson County. Keegan Sharp out front to Logston. Logston holds the ball on his left hip. Logston to the left side to Sharp. Sharp gives it back now to Logston. Logston to the right wing to Horn. Horn takes one dribble. Jump pass outside Logston. Logston looking to get it inside, and he has it stripped and taken away by Thies. Thies gives it back to Strunecki. Strunecki, an outlet pass knocked away by Keegan Sharp. Really nice defense by Grayson County. And Keegan Sharp, I love it. When he came up, he pointed saying it was Grayson County ball and kind of smiled at the ref, and the ref said, no, it's definitely off on you. As they'll throw it into the backcourt. And it'll be Lane Mattingly to break the timeline now for Nelson County. Grayson County leads 40-27, 6.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Boone off the cut. He was wide open down the lane and lays it in. And just like that, Nelson County has brought this game to within 11. And I'm sure Travis Johnston kind of wondering what this start of this second half has been. And a walk on the far corner by Toms. And Travis Johnson going to take a quick timeout. It's a 30-second. We'll take it with him. 40-29, Cougs lead, 6:16 to go in the third. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19, and that means calling ahead instead of going directly to a doctor or hospital if you're sick. It means being more patient. We're all in this together, and we all have a role in preventing the spread. So, prepare, focus on the essentials, protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
Grayson County leads this one 40-29. 6 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the third quarter. Travis Johnston takes that quick timeout after it has not been a good start to this second half of play at all for Grayson County. We mentioned that they had not started well starting games. They did that today, but it's not been a good start to the second half, which has not really stood out as being something that they've struggled to do at times this season. And now here's a steal by Jack Logston. Logston, though, will have it poked away from behind, but it'll go out of bounds off of Nelson County. Cougars will keep the ball as they'll pass this in opposite of the benches in the far corner. 40-29, Grayson leads Nelson. 6:01 to go here in the third quarter. You've got Sharp, Blanton, Horn, Toms, and Longton. So Travis Johnson did not make any substitutions during that timeout. Far corner to Sharp. Sharp gives it to Blanton, who gives it to a Toms, who cuts down, misses the first shot. The second shot, he goes up, and he is fouled by Nelson County. Foul called on Strunecki. That is his third. And the team's first of the second half. Hunter Toms to the line, 1 of 2 here in this evening's game. And the free throw coming for the senior is up, and it is good. Do want to invite you always to tune into all of our broadcast of Grayson County Sports via K105 Digital Productions. You can watch on Facebook and you can watch on YouTube. And the best part about YouTube is if you go to the K105 YouTube page, as that second free throw is good by Toms, hit that subscribe button. And what will happen is you'll get a notification every time we go live, so you don't have to miss any of the games. Be sure you hit that subscribe button. It'll let you know, I think, 15 minutes before we go on air if you set that up as well. So that's very helpful. So just subscribe to our YouTube channel. 3 on the left wing by Stranecki is short. The rebound, though, bounces around, and Dawsett comes down with it. Gives it back outside to Stranecki. Out front, driving in. The floater with the right hand by Mattingly. Bounces in, out, and in. Lane Mattingly gets his first basket of the game. And Nelson County continuing to pace this back to an 11-point game at 42-31, 5:15 to go in the third quarter. Blainson back inside to Logston. Logston on the right block. He was waiting for the foul to come, and because of that, he didn't take a good shot. And luckily, the ball is knocked out of bounds by Nelson County. So the Cougars are going to keep the ball, but that's just inexperience there. Logston was waiting for a foul. It was good defense on the inside. Pass to Blainson on the right block. They're going to wave the shot off. Blainson made the shots. And a foul on the floor is called on Stranecki, which is his fourth and the team's second. Into the game will be Javier Robertson for Nelson County. They call that one on the floor, which is an interesting decision. Blainson to pass in, and his interior pass on the inbounds is taken away by Nelson County. Travis Johnston not happy with his team to start in this second half. Inside the lane, Boone's floater no good, and the rebound long is saved in bounds and thrown into the hands, though, of Keegan Sharp. Blainson down the near side, works coast to coast, goes up with a shot. It's good, and he'll go to the free throw line to try and convert on the N1. It's a really nice job by Blainson as Thies was set up inside to try and take a charge, but Blainson moved to the left, and when you do that, you're almost always going to get a blocking foul called on the defender. Actually, I believe that was called on Mattingly. That's what the scoreboard says. I thought I saw it was on Thies. For Mattingly, that is only his first, and Blainson converts on the N1. Blainson up to 17 points in this game. Grayson County's lead is back to 14 at 45-31. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Off to the left wing, Blainson almost gets the steal. Mattingly swings it over to Boone. Boone drives far baseline. He's double teamed to the left block. Outside Thies. Right wing three is up, and it is no good. On the floor, rebound. Toms has it. He rolls around with it. And timeout, Grayson County. 45-31, 4 minutes and 26 seconds to go here in the third quarter. As we mentioned, though, as I was touching on during that Hunter Toms free throw, if you've never joined us on K105 Digital Productions, or maybe you're thinking, hey, K105 Digital Productions, I don't even know what that is. So what that is that is a live video broadcast of all of the games. If you're listening to us right now on K105, you can go and watch the game. And that obviously goes no matter where you might be. I know we've had people tune in from Japan, Iceland, all over the world, joining us all over the states as well. So watch that on K105 Digital Productions. And K105 Digital Productions streams on the K105 Facebook, the 1039 The Moose Facebook, and also via K105's YouTube. Now, YouTube is the one we recommend for a couple of reasons. The first one is it's very easy to stream to your smart TV. If you have a smart TV and you just go and you search K105, you'll be able to pop the game up and watch it on your big screen. Be just like you're watching ESPN. But on the YouTube, if you go to our YouTube page on your phone or on the computer, you can look and there'll be a big red subscribe button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and give us a subscribe, and you'll get notifications and when we get to go live, and it'll be a great way to have every game in one place. Very easy for you to go back in case you might miss a broadcast for whatever reason. I know tomorrow, if the Cougars hang on, we'll be on the air during the UK game. Maybe you want to watch the UK game, but you still want to watch the Cougars. You can go back and watch the game after it is over. Out of the timeout by Grayson County, it'll be Cougar basketball. 45-31, 4 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the third quarter. Sharp out front to Toms. Toms swings it over to Logston on the left wing. Logston to Toms at the left elbow. Jumps it off into the near side. Logston, three, up, count it! Jack Logston hits the three. Grayson County's lead is 17, 48-31. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Into the near corner, Robertson. Robertson off to the right side to Boone. As Nelson County goes a 4-round-1 look, and now they're going to run some motion offense. Out front, Thies on the screen. Thies drives in, loses the ball, finds Robertson. Three, right side, off to the left. Blanton gets the rebound for Grayson. Blanton moves coast to coast down the near side on the left wing. He's picked up by Robertson, who knocks the ball out of bounds. Substitution into the game for Grayson County will be Owen Bratcher. Dylan Horn will take a seat for the Cougars. Bratcher, if you see him checking into the game, wearing that left sleeve as he's been dealing with a left shoulder issue for the majority of this season. I believe that injury was suffered during football season, and that sleeve is meant to help protect his shoulder. Sharp on the right side, out front to Toms. Toms spins the ball around, needs to find help as he picks up his dribble to Sharp. Sharp inside to Blanton. Blanton absorbs the contact, and a foul is called, and an offensive foul is called on River Blanton. For Blanton, that is his second, and the team's first. Travis Johnson talking with the official that made the call. He just wanted a little bit of an explanation. I'd be curious what the explanation was as well. It could have been something that I couldn't see from my vantage point. On the far side, Mattingly gets a pass inside, taken away by Childress for Grayson County. Childress breaks the timeline, picks up his dribble to Blanton. Deep, right wing three is off to the left side. Bratcher almost runs down the long rebound, but just ran out of real estate as that ball looked like it had some major spin on it. And when Bratcher came it hit off of his hands and just moved out of bounds, and he went diving into the out-of-bounds bench and just ran out of room. 48-31, 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Over towards the far side, Nelson County breaks the timeline. McCready gets his hands on the ball, and it's going to go back here towards Nelson County basketball. Cougars looking like they're working here in a 3-2 zone of sorts. Maybe now it is more of a 3-2 zone, maybe if not even a 2-3. You don't see him play a lot of zone. If anything, it might be more of a matchup zone of sorts. Boone with the ball straight away. Left wing Thies. Thies guarded by McCready, out front Mattingly. Mattingly dumps a pass down into Dawsett, who has it stripped away, and it should be Grayson County ball, and it is Grayson County ball. Nice job by Blanton as that ball was getting ready to go out of bounds. He kind of knocked it back towards Nelson County. The Nelson County player was trying to keep a dribble, and he did. He kept the dribble, but the issue was that he was dribbling it out of bounds. 48-31, Grayson County leads. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. It'll be Braden Childress. Straight away, picks up his dribble. To the right side, Logston. Logston with a jab step. Jab steps it one more time, out front Childress. Childress swings it over to Blanton on the left wing. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Grayson on top, 48-31. Logston back to Blanton. Cougars just slowly working. They've got the time and the score in their advantage. Blanton inside the lane, blocked at the rim by Dawsett. Really nice play. The Cardinals moving to work down the near side. Thies speeds it up at the free throw line, picks up his dribble. Out front, three, Boone up and good. Lincoln Boone knocks in the three. And it's a 14-point game. Grayson County still on top. 1:30 to go here in the third quarter. Braden Childress will break the timeline. Left wing Blanton, out front Logston. Logston, a no-look pass to Bratcher on the right side. Bratcher over to the far side. Childress, he'll take a three, and Childress will knock in the three. Braden Childress, third three of the season. And Grayson County has answered this, and Nelson County throws the ball away as they tried almost a quarterback pass down to the left side, but they throw it away. Toms and Sharp back in for Grayson. Logston, and I didn't see who the other Cougar was that checked out. It's Blanton. It's because he hadn't left the game yet. 1:07 to play here in the third quarter. I'm sure this is one of these things that Travis Johnston just going to give River Blanton a breather here for this final minute. Put him in for the start of the fourth quarter to try and run this one out if the Cougars can do so. Sharp out front to McCready. McCready drives in inside the lane and is fouled. You can tell there on that play that Chandler McCready was a running back because he was being ripped and tugged. He wasn't going to fumble that ball, I guess you could say, and the drive in is fouled by Thies. That's his third. Team's fourth. McCready will go to the charity stripe, where he's 2 of 2 in this game. First free throw is up. It is short. I know I very much enjoyed Chandler McCready on the football team this year and had the emotional touchdown against Muhlenberg County. He misses both free throws. Bratcher gets the rebound, finds McCready on the right wing. The emotional touchdown against Muhlenberg, had a big, long touchdown run against Edmonson County. A lot to like. McCrady's left all alone on the right wing, and he'll take a three. Right side, it is no good. Bratcher gets the rebound for Grayson. Off to the left wing, transition, three. Sharp is off to the right, and a foul called on the rebound on Chandler McCrady. For McCrady, that is his first. Team's second. 51-34, Grayson County leads. 33.6 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Nelson County needs to find an answer here, and they're going to need to mount a pretty good comeback against Grayson County in this fourth quarter. Driving down the near side is Carruthers, who's into the game for the first time. Carruthers, in fact, not only into the game for the first time today, first time this season. Haven Carruthers checks in, the junior guard, with 20 seconds and counting. Over to the far side, a foul is called. And Chandler McCrady was looking away, and I'm not sure if he said something. The official kind of did a double take and looked at him, and that's where that's where officials, that's one of the things that I don't like. It's just like in some instances, just kind of walk away. You know, I get it. You know, if he said something, you want to look and see, did you really say that? Give him a second chance, but I'm glad he didn't go with a quick technical, I will say that. Over to the far side, driving in, the shot on the left side is no good off the bank of the iron, and the rebound, Robertson's putback, no good. Robertson's second putback is no good, and that is the end of the third quarter. Grayson County leads 51-34. This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Grayson County leads this one 51-34 as we start the fourth quarter of play here from LaRue County High School. The winner of tonight's game will face Rockcastle County tomorrow at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. The loser will face Apollo tomorrow at 3 Eastern and 2 Central here at LaRue County High School. And Grayson County is going to start the fourth quarter with the ball, and it's an immediate three on the right wing by Sharp. It's no good. The rebound tapped out by Bratcher into the hands of Childress. Floater right side, good. Braden Childress quietly up to 7 points. And Grayson County's lead is 19, 7 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in tonight's contest. On the right wing, spinning it around, jump pass down to a wide open play on the left block, blocked by Bratcher. Inside, Tyler Hudson enters the game for the first time, and Owen Bratcher says, nice to meet you. Outside to McCrady on the right wing. Out front, Sharp. Sharp drives down the right side and is stripped and fouled on the drive. Owen Bratcher, that was a really good defensive block. Foul called on Alex Dossett. It's his second, team's fifth. Keegan Sharp to the line, where 63.2% on the season. But again, Keegan Sharp is a much, much better free throw shooter than that shows. First one is good for Sharp. Second free throw for the senior is good. It rattles in. And Grayson County on top 55-34. 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in this evening's contest. And Nelson County throws the ball away. It was just thrown behind Robertson. And Robertson wasn't able to stop his momentum and turn around and grab it. Grayson County looks well on their way to picking up a victory here today. They've crossed that 50-point mark, and the Cougars scored 50 points in the Travis Johnston era. 42-12. 3 left wing by Childress is off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded underneath by Mattingly for the Cardinals. Mattingly gets a pass off to Robertson, who breaks the timeline. Robertson speeds it up down the right side, fades it away, and makes it in. Javier Robertson. Really nice basket there. Nelson County on the board here in this fourth quarter. Cougars still all over them. 55-36, 6 minutes and 35 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Childress, free throw line jumper is short. Bratcher gets the rebound underneath. He tight ropes the baseline. Gives it out front to McCready. McCready at the free throw line, spins it around and finds Sharp. Deep three, left wing, short. Rebound on the floor taken by Stranecki. Travis Johnston going deep to his bench as River Blanton is back into the game and driving in Boone. He tried a behind-the-back no-look pass down to the left block to Hudson. Hudson wasn't ready for it, and the ball will go back here towards Grayson. Horn into the game for Grayson. Owen Bratcher checks out. And Owen Bratcher gave some nice minutes there for Grayson County. Braden Childress in between the circles. On to the right wing to McCready. McCready out front, Horn. Horn inside to Blanton. Blanton goes up and good. Blanton uses his size advantage, and he's up to 19 points in this game. 57-36, 5:45 to go here in tonight's game. Down in the near side, Mattingly keeps his dribble going to the free throw line. Boone, who speeds up down the left lane. Layup good. Almost too much on it. But Boone was able to corral it. Landon Boone turning in a nice game of himself. As out front to Horn. Horn drives in, wide open lane, and he lays it in down the right side. And the whistle asking, is that blood? Is Chandler McCready bleeding? He must be. Jack Logston will come in as they stop that play because the official has like an eagle eye there, and I guess Chandler McCready must have some blood as he wears kind of the compression sleeves, I guess, on his legs. And since they're white, the official had an eagle eye and picked out what looked to be maybe a spot of blood. I couldn't see it from up here, but we're way up top here at LaRue County High School tonight. Chandler McCready being checked out by the training staff. 5:07 to go here in the fourth quarter. At the free throw line, Hudson. Hudson spins towards the near side. Out front to Carruthers. Carruthers spins it outside. 3 by Mattingly, left side, no good, and the rebound tapped into the hands of Keegan Sharp for Grayson County. Sharp will break the timeline with a pass to Childress. Has it deep out in front. Grayson County looks to be well on their way to advancing to the second round against Rockcastle County tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central Time. Sharp drives in, lowers his shoulder, the floater, right-handed, good. Sharp has 13 points. Grayson County crosses the 60-point mark, when in the Travis Johnston era when the Cougars score 60, 25-1. Right side shot by Robertson to answer is good. That one loss for Grayson County was a loss in overtime to McLean County last season. When regulation, the Cougars have never lost when they score 60 points in the Travis Johnston era. Driving down the right lane and being fouled was Braden Childress, I believe, for Grayson. He'll go to the free throw line. Whoa, the PA announcer says it's a foul on Jack Logston. I think that's on 24, Robertson, for Nelson County, because Grayson County is shooting free throws and Braden Childress misses the first one. And I might not be an expert at the rules of basketball, but usually if you're the one that fouls, you don't usually get free throws as well. There are instances where that can happen, but you don't see it very often. You know, usually there's a foul on the other team. It's really the only time that can happen. Childress misses the first one. It's now 2 of 6 from the charity stripe this season, and you can make that 3 of 7 as he knocks in the second one. Grayson County 62, Nelson County 40. 4:08 to play here in the fourth quarter. Cougars looking to potentially cross the 70-point mark for the first time this season. Out front to Robertson. Robertson driving it in and throwing it away, but Dawson runs it down on the left wing. Spinning down the far side, the floater, Mattingly, shot no good, but he's fouled by Braden Childress. Braden Childress, that is his second, team's fourth. The line will be Lane Mattingly. He is 1 of 4 from the free throw line this season, and the first one is good. Barring what would be a massive comeback. The second free throw no good, and that one bounces off the rim, and Nelson County somehow comes down with it. And Dawson was stripped by Horn, and Horn is looking towards the official, pushing both hands out. He says he was shoved inside. Or I guess he's looking back to Travis Johnston, saying that he was shoved, or maybe that's a play call. Not really sure. Inside. They'll throw it out front to Mattingly. Mattingly being guarded by Childress. Cougars sticking with the man-to-man defense. 62-41, 3:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Grayson County leads this. Off to the left wing to Mattingly. Out front, Carruthers. Cougars now shifting into zone defense. They go a 2-3. A 3 left side. Carruthers knocks it in for the first points of the season for the junior Haven Carruthers. 62-44, 3:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. See when Grayson County might go to the bench a little bit. Down to a cutting Blanton, who's blocked from behind by Dawson. Really nice play by Nelson County. Into the near corner, Mattingly, 3 up, it is short. Blanton with a rebound. Blanton working 1-on-2. Down the right side is bumped and fouled down the right lane. He was fouled about 2 or 3 times after the whistle was blown as well. It is called on Javier Robertson, his fourth, team's 6th. Or rather, that's the team's 7th. Blanton will go to the line to try and shoot 1 and the bonus. He's got 19 points. This would put him over 20. And it is good. Blanton makes that first free throw. The second one coming for the junior Blanton is in and out. And rebounded by the Cardinals of Nelson County. 2:50 to go in the fourth quarter, 63-44. Grayson County leads. New player into the game is a number 00 that I do not have on my roster for Nelson County. Try to see if we can't bring you that name. Is inside the lane, spinning it around and fading it away. And an air ball way off to the left side by Tyler Hudson. Substitution into the game, Owen Bratcher back in for Grayson, as will Hunter Toms. River Blanton will check out, and if that's it for River Blanton, that'll be 20 points for the junior. Dylan Horn will come out, and if I'm Travis Johnston, unless Nelson County starts making some miraculous comeback, I'm not sure I put River Blanton back into the game. You say, you just put in 20 points, and we need you tomorrow and the day after that. Keegan Sharp, straight away. 5-out look for Grayson County. To the right side to Childress. Out front, Logston. Logston off to the right wing to Bratcher. Bratcher out front to Toms. Toms back into Bratcher. Bratcher catches it, spins around one more time, puts it on the deck, goes up. And no whistle, but the ball goes out of bounds, and Grayson County is going to keep this one from underneath of their own basket. So look over to the far side and made eye contact with Owen's dad, Ryan, who clapped his hands. I think he was kind of wanting to see Owen put that one in. Hornbeck into the game for Grayson County. Childress passes into Toms. Toms with the right hand goes up, absorbs contact, and gets the roll. Hunter Toms moves into double figures with 11 points. 65-44. Grayson County hangs on to the lead under 2 minutes to go here in tonight's game. Out front to the player who's 00, who again I don't have on my roster for Nelson County. 00 has it. Off to the left wing and into the far corner. Inside pass knocked out of bounds by Grayson County. Substitutions, more in for Grayson County. Darius Tung, Lucas Pierce, and Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith came in the Pulaski County game and, just proceeded to go 2 of 2 from 3, including a step back one in front of us from where we were sitting down in Bowling Green. That was straight filthy. Steph Curry-esque, I think we could even say. Left wing, Nelson County with the ball. You also have Hayden Robinson, although check in at the next stoppage of play for Grayson County. Down inside, nice defense by Pierce. Dawson's shot is no good, rebounded on the floor, and falling down with it because he was fouled by Owen Bratcher, says the official. For Bratcher, that is his third. Team's fifth. Hayden Robinson will come in, Owen Bratcher will come out. You got Hornbeck, Robinson, Tongue, Pierce, Smith in for Grayson. And they'll throw it out front. Nelson County has it. Inside, spinning it around off the right side, Dawson shot, good. Dawson's got 4 points in this game. 65-46. Hornbeck, three, right wing is good. Nolan Hornbeck, the defender went flying past him, and he says, okay, I'll take the wide open three. On the left wing to the free throw line, and Smith almost took it away. So he was knocked away. Three, Dawson, right side is no good, and a rebound on the floor by Mattingly. He's blocked by the rim. He gets the rebound, and the putback is up and in, and Mattingly takes a really hard fall underneath, and let's hope he is okay, as he took a hard fall and hit the deck, and Lane Mattingly hit that there. What we'll do is we'll step aside for a quick 30-second timeout while they check out Lane Mattingly. It's Cougar basketball on K105.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSIkids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSIkids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Good to see Lane Mattingly has walked off on his own power, and let's hope he is okay as he fell down, and looks like they are getting the light out probably to see if he might have be in concussion protocol right here, and just got to hope he's okay. He's made some nice baskets and some nice moves inside. Lane Mattingly, the senior shooting guard, appeared in every game for the Cardinals. Javier Robertson will come into the game to take the 2 free throws in place of Mattingly. Robertson, 36.4% on the season, and the first one is no good. Grayson County will advance to the second round of the LaRue County Holiday Classic as they will face Rockcastle County tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central Time. Our coverage as the second free throw is no good. Again, the nameless 00, who I don't have on my roster, gets the rebound, and he gives it off to a three on straight away. It is no good. They'll give it back to Grayson County, and will Travis Johnston let the younger guys run some offense, try and see if they can't cross the 70-point mark. Tongue drives in. He's going to say, I'm going to do it no matter what. He's fouled on the inside, and whoever the Nelson County player was that fouled him immediately helps Darius up to the floor. And it is on 00, who, again, we'll see if we can't get you the name of that. Tongue will go to the line for the first time this season to shoot 2. First one is up, and it is short. They did not announce here at LaRue County High School who that foul was on. See if I couldn't get you his name. Second free throw is in and out. Tongue can't get either one of them to fall. Nelson County has it, 68. They just take a long three. It is 00. He pulls up from the volleyball line. It is no good, as that one was way deep. And Travis Johnson says, hey, that's it. We'll be fine with a 68-46 win against the Nelson County Cardinals. That's how it'll do it. Grayson County picks up the win tonight. They advance to the second round of the LaRue County Holiday Tournament, 68-46. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSIkids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSIkids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Cougars win this one tonight by a final score of 68-46. We'll take a break and jump into the fifth quarter show, as this is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
And someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life.
Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
This is my house. My parents helped build it. Now we don't get wet when it rains. I don't get too hot or too cold inside. I can play with my sister, I can play with my brother, I can play with my mother, my father, my family. This is my house.
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 Visit Habitat.org to find out how you can help more families like mine.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Grayson County a winner tonight by a final score of 68-46 against the Nelson County Cardinals. They have advanced to the second round of the LaRue County Holiday Tournament. And what we will do right now, we take a look at the bracket of the Holiday Classic that will continue tomorrow here from LaRue County High School, as the day will get started with the losers bracket, as at 3 Eastern, it'll be Apollo against Nelson County. And that game will be followed by Logan County against Whitley County at 4:30. Then tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern Time, it'll be LaRue County against Crittenden County, followed up by our game as the Cougars will take on Rockcastle County, as that game will be at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. So our coverage will begin at 7 o'clock on Litchfield's Country Station 103.9 The Moose. That's something to keep an eye on since UK plays. We're going to move our game to the Moose, but it'll also be by K105 Digital Productions. We'll talk to the head coach of the Cougars after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Association's Lone Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to LaRue County High School, where the Cougars are winners tonight by a final score of 68-46. Thankfully, I wrote it down because I don't like it. They clear the scoreboard so fast I can't even remember. I usually use that as a crutch. As I'm joined now by the head coach of the Cougars, head coach Travis Johnston, and Coach. Thought you saw some really good things tonight. I think some things probably you weren't too happy with, but anytime you get a 22-point win is a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and Nelson County, they got some pretty good players. The Boone kid's really good, and they went through a lot the last couple of years with 3 coaches in 3 years, and Jacob does a good job with them over there and getting them to run good stuff and whatnot. So it was a good win for us, and I was glad to see everybody come in and contribute. You know, Nolan made a 3 there. Keegan made some shots. Jack finally made a 3. Of course, River did great. Dylan he may not have scored much if he scored at all.
2.
He had 2. Yeah, he had a nice drive for a layup. But he did a really good job defensively against their 2-guard stuff. Chandler came in and played well. Braden played well. So we had everybody come in. I thought Owen was really good. He's got to go up and score it. But he did a great job on the offensive glass. So I thought everybody did a little bit of something tonight.
Owen was kind of who stood out to me is somebody who didn't score, but I thought when he was in there, for one, you could tell he really affected the game.
Yeah, and he's 6'5", and he's strong, and they had that real big kid, number 5, in the post, and got a little irritated with our guys talking about he's pushing. Well, push him back, and finally we got a little bit tougher. And was able to keep him off the glass a little bit. But I just thought Owen, especially on the offensive glass, just kind of changed it because I talked to our team at halftime. We had 12 missed shots and only 4 offensive rebounds. And we want to get that to that's 33%, but we want to get it to 40, 50%. And I thought we could have went after it a little more. And Owen did that in the second half. Of course, he had 2 fouls the first half, so he wasn't able to do it much in the first half.
We've talked a lot this season about starts. And your team got off to a really good start in the first half, and not a good start in the second half. Was there something in the second half that you saw the reason for that?
No, I have no idea what our problem is in the third quarter start. But I was proud of them because they bounced back off of it. It could have got closer. They could have got in it a little bit more. But we kind of turned it up a little bit more and locked in defensively and got a couple steals that helped and things like that. So I was proud that they were able to stretch that out a little bit more instead of letting them claw back in it like we usually do everybody else.
Tomorrow you're facing Rockcastle County, which I know we talked about this a little bit with a couple of the teams you played last week, where I can almost guarantee, in fact, I know I can guarantee that you could ask your team right now if they knew anything about Rockcastle County as far as where it is, name a city in it, what's their mascot. They probably couldn't tell you anything.
No, they'd be confused. Rockcastle's a county? I thought Rock Crusher Hill. I thought that was it. So
yeah, it's a school right there on Rock Crusher Hill. What do you want to see, though? What do you know about them leading into a game where you have a chance to move into a championship?
Well, that's what it is bringing the toughness, and we're in the 5th region over here, so it's a little bit more loose on hand checks and bodies and stuff than the 3rd is. So we got to come out and play tough and control the paint, which is always our game plan, is to control inside, and then we gotta have guys still make some shots. We finally scored some tonight because we had some guys make some shots. I don't know how many he did, but I know Keegan made 2 or 3. Chandler made 1. Braden made 1. River made 1 or 2. Jack made 1. Nolan made. So we had a lot of guys make some shots instead of it just being Keegan or just River getting hot and making 3 or 4. So we need all those guys to step up and make some open shots.
Coach, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Thanks.
That's head coach Travis Johnson. The Cougars win tonight 68-46. We'll come back, wrap it up after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
This is my house. My parents helped build it. Now we don't get wet when it rains. I don't get too hot or too cold inside. I can play with my sister. I can play with my brother. I can play with my mother, my father, my family. This is my house.
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 Visit Habitat.org to find out how you can help more families like mine.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Grayson County a winner tonight by a final score of 68-46 against Nelson County. Running down a quick score or two from around the region. A halftime score, Lexington Sayre leads Henderson County 24-23. A final score, Lady Cougars lost tonight in Gatlinburg by a final score of 32-25. Other final scores that we might be able to bring you. Girls basketball, Bardstown defeats Metcalfe County 58-2. And now it moves away. 58-38 was the final score of that one. Not a lot of scores to bring you as far as local teams. So what we'll do is we'll take a break and wrap it up after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
When someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life.
Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Grayson County a winner tonight against Nelson County by a final score of 68-46. Running down the scoring from this game, River Blanton led all scorers with 20 points for Grayson County. You had 13 points for Keegan Sharp, 11 for Hunter Toms, 8 each for Braden Childress, and for Chandler McCready, 4 points for Jack Logston, 3 points for Nolan Hornbeck, and 2 for Dylan Horn. For Nelson County, they were paced by Lincoln Boone, who finished with 18 points, 8 each for Javier Robertson and Austin Thies, 4 points for Alex Dawsett, 3 each for Lane Mattingly, and for Haven Carruthers, and 2 points for Landon Stranecki. Grayson County will be back in action tomorrow here at the LaRue County Holiday Classic as they will be facing Rockcastle County, as that game will be a 7 o'clock Central Time tip. You'll be able to watch that game right here on K105 Digital Productions or listen to it over on 103.9 The Moose. So again, you can download the WMTL app, listen to the game that way if you would rather listen to the radio coverage. But again, K105 Digital Productions, that's K105's Facebook and YouTube. Remember, subscribe to the K105 YouTube page. You get updates, get a notification when we get ready to go live. If you set that up, it's very handy if you want to keep on track with the Cougars. That'll wrap up our coverage tonight. I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew for their hard work. Your director was Chase Blaney. Your camera operator was Cody Brock. So tonight, where the Cougars advance to the second round of the LaRue County Holiday Classic with a 68-46 win against Nelson County, this is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.